we're gonna do a little bit of Eyelash 101. I'm Leslie and this is Adriana. So these are all the rage because instead of getting eyelash extensions, you're gonna have this easy non-committal way to just put in a little bit of false eyelashes in between your own. The tools that you're gonna need for this is a package of eyelashes, which you can get at the drugstore, a tube of glue, and a pair of tweezers. So the eyelash glue is by Duo. It's waterproof and it usually comes in clear or black. But what you want to do is, I like to use the back of my hand, put just a drop of glue, just like that. And you want to wait for it to get a little bit tacky. Because if you start putting the eyelashes in right away and you try to apply them to the eye, they're just going to slip and turn around and you'll have a hard time with it. So wait for this glue to get a little bit tacky. We're going to do two different looks with these eyelashes. We're just going to do a few clusters in the corner of the eye and you're going to see what that looks like, and then we're going to do the whole eyelash line. So what I like to do is use the tweezers. Gently pull off one cluster. Dip a tiny bit of the edge into the glue. You don't want to get too much glue on there because you want to be able to see it here. So lightly place it into the corner. So if you're doing this on yourself, you can just lift your chin up and look into the mirror and then place them in the corner, just as I did right here. Again, pull off one little cluster. Dip a little bit of the edge into the glue because it's nice and tacky now. And then just make sure you go right behind the lash line. So that's two. I'm gonna put two more. You can wear these all day, all night, but I never recommend going to sleep with them. You wanna make sure you wash your face. As much as we love them, we do have to take them off once in a while. I'm gonna do the other eye. And this is also really great too, because sometimes if you have long lashes, but you just want them to look a little bit fuller, this is a great way to do it. And just make sure that once you place them, they are still drying, even though the glue is getting tacky. You just want to make sure that you don't blink really hard or you don't press on your lashes. The lengths vary sometimes, so make sure that you find the right ones in the drugstore. And you can see that they'll say short, medium, or long, just depending on how your eyelashes are. If you want them more natural, pick the same length. If you want a little bit more drama, you can pick longer ones, or you can get really fancy and pick a combination of two different lengths and follow the way that your eyelashes grow and do shorter ones on the outside and inner corners and then do longer ones in the middle. All right, go ahead and open your eyes. And there you go. So this is just from doing the corners, and see how it really opens up the eye and fills in the lashes. So now we're going to do these individuals all the way across the lash line. So this is a great alternative instead of using the strip lashes. If you have a hard time with that, maybe you'll find this easier. So with the glue, a little dot on the back of your hand is plenty for these. So again, take off one cluster, dip it into the glue, and work your way across the eyelash. So just be careful when you do put it on the back of your hand that you don't actually wipe your hair, because I did that once. And I had glue in my hair. So as you take off each cluster and you're dipping it into the glue, and you're wondering where to put it on your eyelashes, after you put on your mascara, your lashes naturally clump together, so you can go in between those. So you want to fill in the gaps. Maybe about 8 clusters would be a good amount for the eye. But some people go crazy with them. You can, again, do shorter and longer. You can get them really, really close together and make them look really full and doll-like. But, you know, just for, you know, every day, just for a regular makeup application, it's nice to get about 8. You know that the glue is dry when it's clear. You can still see the little white dot right there, so that means that it's still wet. So don't do any more eyeshadow or eyeliner until it's completely dry. So the next step is I'm going to take a little bit of the Fluid Line by MAC, and I'm literally just going to press, and I'm not going to really draw a heavy line, but just press right behind the lashes. And now you can't see the little clusters. And to finish it off, an extra special tip is After you have the glue completely dry, you've put the eyeliner on, you can really blend this all together with a little mascara. And again, using my favorite voluminous one from the drugstore. So you want to lightly grab some of the eyelash ends and get her real lashes in there. And what the mascara does as well, makes the ends of the individual lashes look a little bit thicker because you put mascara on your lashes already, on your real lashes, and then you add these in between. It brings all of it together. So just to recap what we did, first we started off with 3 or 4 clusters in the corners of the eyes, starting just right on the edge and working your way in. And then the next thing that we did is we filled in the whole lash line, and this is, instead of using strip lashes, you can do this with individuals. And just to make it have more power and more impact, we put mascara on top of the real lashes and the individual lashes together, and then also making sure that you blend the little cluster of where you glued the eyelashes in, or blend it in with a little bit of eyeliner. So this is Eyelashes 101. Thank you, Adriana. I'm Leslie, and you can find me at www.leslieespinosa.com. Thanks for watching.